What a Mob Nasty. What's cracking? Mob Nasty, the first one in here. Not surprising. Not surprising. Where's everybody else at? Throwing chancla already? Chingao. Should I put the countdown? Is that what I do? Hold on, let me do the countdown. You vatos ain't ready. Bam. Now let's get back to the comments. Let's see who's in here. Whoop. And we have a few in here now. Here we go. We got Mob Nasty, of course, Sencal Native, Hip Hop Nation, Luis. Dale. That's not him. Zane Cruz, T Zips, Chris, Little Mango, John McHugh, T Zips, Rick, El Cara de Papa, Hugo. Did I say Dave M already? Jerome, Chicharron in the house, La Máquina, Megan, Clinton, Danny P, Chaos, Pomona Soul Sounds. Happy New Year, big dog. How's everybody doing? Happy holidays and happy New Year, aka Conejo from OC Santana Del High. That's right, big dog. Let's see. Happy New Year's, Tay. Happy New Year's to everybody. Hopefully, Gunner will be on. And then we'll reset. We'll go to his channel because you guys already know I can't play music for whatever reason. What's up, Abe? Chris. FPSD. Al Cajon is in the house. Happy Maria. Happy New Year, does much respect. Hopefully next year is even better for you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Baby Jokes, Pacoima Project Boys. Yeah, well, we were supposed to go live now. What's up, Big Rise? The final boss. Yeah, we were supposed to go, but he had to take care of something. And hopefully, I mean, I haven't heard from him. So hopefully he's gonna be on soon. And like I said, we'll go to his channel. Let me see something. Hold on. I think I need to let me fix this because I feel like I'm too close. What do you guys think? All right, right there. Joey Porter, Happy New Year, big dog. What was New Year in the joint like every other day? They're all the same, homeboy. They're all the same. You do the same thing every day. It's just certain days you might hook up a nice meal with the homies you're close with. You know, you might make burritos. You might make tamales. It just depends. Nachos. It depends. Noble Dreamer, what's cracking, big dog? Likewise. Where's Lolly? Lolly's not in the chat, huh? Okay, okay. I know he said he was going to be working at Barrio Liquors, and he was going to pass the time with us. Cali Adventures. Friedman looking to see both of you guys to start the year. Let's drink a couple, big dog. I don't think he bought any beer, so I didn't. Joseph Gilmore kicks it off with a $10. Thank you, Joseph. Joseph, where are you at? Australia? Tucson, Arizona in the house. What's cracking? No one watching football tonight? It's overtime, Dubs. Is it? Nene. Hugo says, hit the like button. Happy New Year's. Thanks for the dope content. all year. Looking forward to the next year. Thank you, homie. I appreciate that. Zane says, fuck football. Dubs is live. That's right. Ask a bum. Thank you very much, big dog. I've been on a Dubs watching spree. I am a formerly homeless man who's going into his last semester at grad school. Guys like you keep me inspired, Dubs. Thank you. I appreciate that. Queensland. Yeah, I figured because they had an A next to the money. So I was like, that must be Australia. Thank you. Thank you, Joseph. Are we live? Definitely. Hip Hop Nation says, just wanna say thanks to everyone in the chat and Dubs and Gun for all the love. Thank you. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate everything you do for us, all the love, all the support, watching our videos, because like when you first start, you have so many ideas, so many things you can talk about, man. But I've been on here for over 7 years now. And it's not always easy to come up with stuff because I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you guys. Hey, shout out to Washington. What's up, Luis? Make me some chicken. Hey, that food was crazy, huh? Who said that, anyways? Where's the Sprite? I got a water right now, a bottle of water right now. Abe, thank you, Abe. Abe says, wishing you a great, prosperous 2025, big dog. Hope you get your YouTube plaque this year. Abrazo from Southside Riva. Phew. Thank you. Yeah, it should be. Hopefully by my birthday, man, we get there. I doubt it, but hopefully. Ask a bum. Have you ever given money to a homeless guy, money or anything to a homeless guy? Absolutely. I've told stories about that. I've a lot of times I'll buy him meals. Like if I'm coming out of especially when it's cold, man. I come out of the grocery store. If I see a homeless person, I'll buy him a meal, and a beer to keep him warm. Um, thank you, Ev Pistina. Thank you for gifting a membership to one of you guys. But I told a story a couple months back. I was going into the grocery store and there was a homeless guy digging in the trash can outside of the door, right? So I went straight in and I bought him a sandwich. One of those sandwiches, like there's 3 different sandwiches in there, right? And it's like a Subway sandwich, but it's cut into 3, wrapped up, and I came back outside and he was still digging in the trash. And I said, hey man, you don't got to do that here. Here's a sandwich. And he looked me in the eyes and says, I'm a vegetarian. I said, well, throw the meat away. Eat the cheese and the lettuce, man. And the bread. He was like, nah, I'm a vegetarian. I said, wow, okay. My bad. That would only happen in California, right? Or I guess on the West Coast. Hey, what's up, hometown? How you doing, big dog? Happy New Year. Yeah, I guess on the West Coast, that's the only place that would happen, right? Anywhere else, they're gonna be like, "Hey, thanks, man." I bought them. Like, I'll buy them a pack of cigarettes if I see them smoking, or if I see them ask. If they'll ask me, like, I've done that before. I'm on my way into the gas station, and they'll ask me, "Man, you got a cigarette?" And I tell them, "No, I don't smoke." I'll go inside and I'll buy them a pack. Oh, okay. Ask about. Oh shit! Hold on, you guys. All right, all right. That was my dad wishing me a happy New Year. Richard says he's a happy drunk. How does what make me feel, big dog? Rice says, damn, one time someone told me they didn't want a handout when I offered them an in and out double double. I had what? I had in bout for lunch and dinner that day. Last live of the year. Yes, that's right. Last live of the year. Congrats, Dubs, on a successful year. Next year is going to be big for everyone. PBD. What is that? Patrick Bet David style. The future is bright. That's right. 818. That's right. Member for 5 months. Man, where's Vodka Liquors at, man? Ask a bum. If they do it, they don't say that because everyone's equal. And YA they did though, and YA everybody battled. Dredrick, thank you, big dog. Dredrick has been a day oneer, man. Uh, he's been with the channel since probably like 1,000 subs. 1975. Thank you very much. You're a master storyteller. You should write a book. Are you and Jesse on fire planning to collaborate on anything big? I mean, when he calls me and says, "Hey, let's do something," I'm there. But I think he's better when he's solo, as far as like a big thing, because his number's always better when he does his videos solo. But we have fun. I think we do an entertaining lives together. But if we do them all the time, then it gets redundant, right? So if we do them once a week, once every 2 weeks, I think it's better for you guys. Have I been on Big Herc's YouTube? No, I haven't. What's happening in South Carolina? 818 enjoys the collaborations with Jesse. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people do, and I think I've gotten some new subscribers out of it. And I know you guys have. I know how loyal my subscribers are. Wow. Dredrick says, look at your old school. I think I was under 125 subs. That's crazy. 1 second. Broracho. Brochacho. What's up, big dog? Is Wesley going to jail? I don't know. Hopefully not, man, but there's a chance. Placero. Saludos, Dubs, from Barrio Placencia. Los Psychos OC. Happy New Year, homeboy. Likewise. Bubba's life too. Oh, shit. On the gun line. What's cracking, big dog? 2 more hours to go in Texas. There's topics him and Dubs can talk about that a lot of people don't speak on. True story. If currently you could hop into a time machine and sit down with your 19-year-old self, what advice would you give him? None. I've been asked that a lot. Ask a bum, and I always answer the same. So I'm the fourth one, like in order. I'm the fourth one in my family that was busted for murder. And one of them did try to talk to me, and I didn't care for what he had to say. I was gonna do what I was gonna do. I had my issues and felt like learning from someone else just wasn't good enough for me. I had to learn the hard way, and I did. How long have I been out? In July, it'll be 8 years. Hey, what's up, Johnny, out there in Pacas? I see you. We have 185 in the building. Appreciate you. Now let's see if I click. So the Dub Best World is back, and I see I have 6 people in the Dub Best World. Shout out to all you guys in the Dub Best World. Let me see. Hold on. Where is it at? Shout out to everybody that's watching from the Dub Best World right now. I appreciate you. Oh shit. He said, Dredrick says, I'm so loyal to Dubs, I'm gonna smash on Wes Watson for the channel. um, did they get in as involved as I was? One of them did. Actually, he's the only one still incarcerated. As quiet as it's kept. Would love to see you chop it up with JC from wrong to strong. You know what? A few people have said that. Jorge says, why do we only have 75 likes? And that's on a channel with let's see, 207 people in there. Huh. CZR 559 is another OG to the channel, man. Haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing? Would I fight Wes if money was offered? No. What's up, Ron? Shout out to Whittier. I'm about to be 51 years old. If I'm gonna be fighting anyone, it's gonna be in defense of myself, and it's not gonna be with boxing gloves and with rules. Eh? It's gonna be where I don't want you to be able to put your hands on me repeatedly. I want to be able to do what I got to do to make sure you're not going to hit me after, we can exchange a couple of them, and then I don't want you hitting me no more. Steelman fan, Happy New Year's from New Mexico. That's right. I'll be your handoff. Yeah, ask a bum. Yeah, they do. Bumping into the door on their way in a room hurts when you're 50. Shit. Well, hey, Jess, just make sure you're okay, man. You can get somebody to take you home or whatever, because once you start, it's fun. Like right now, I don't have any beer in the house. I can make one paloma, and I think I may, but I'm waiting to see if Gunner's gonna jump on or not. Hey, thank you, CZR559. Likewise. 1975. Happy New Year's, everyone. Alex out of Chicago. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. Dave says, we all have to grow up at some time because I just turned 51. That's right. Thank you, Joy. I appreciate that. Shit. Dave says, I got a 12-pack ready for the live. What's my favorite football team? Here we go. So I like an AFC team and an NFC team, and that's the Raiders and the Niners. And before you start, I'm not from the Bay Area, so I can like both. The Rebar Cholo, what's up, big dog? You've been around a long time too. Can you and Jim do more videos? Like I said today, I don't have any problem doing any more videos, but give us some ideas on what you'd like to hear, Hip Hop Nation says A18 low key kind of pissed me off. Honestly, how low do you have to go to beat on someone like that? Are you talking about the Wes Watson fight? Yeah. Look, I get getting tunnel vision, but that's why I said I would like to see how this and there's people in the comment section hating on me. Well, why do you got to know what if the guy is off or not? Because Holmes, if a guy approaches you and you can tell he's off, look, Holmes, if he forces you to put your hands on him, I'm pretty sure a two-piece, it's over with, right? He got what he came for, and he walks away, and there it is. And if he comes back, then you give him another two-piece, right? But I don't know. I don't know. It's in the video, it seemed like the guy was screaming. He had no fight in him. I don't know. Ask a bum says he got to disagree with what? That's what I noticed, Samuel. Samuel says, Wes is so big, yet he has no power in his punches. I know 160 pounders that hit like heavyweights. Yeah. Frogger, Logan, Thank you, big dog. Dubs got into flow state for this live. And they said Bubba's live too. So shout out to Bubba. Shout out to John Bravo. He put out a good video today. Daniel, thank you for the Cash App, big dog. I appreciate you as well. Thank you guys, man. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, I mean, look, Holmes, I don't think Wes understands. He's not smart enough to understand. He's a multimillionaire, Holmes. And he can be sued for a whole lot of money, and somebody got in the comments, man, what kind of street dude does that? Exactly. That dude wasn't a street dude. If that dude was a street dude, I think he would have came with a strap. Maybe he starts out fighting, and when things go sideways, he pulls that thing out, right? Ask a bum. Dubs, some dudes with special needs are incredibly strong and violent. They're not all weak, so you still can't take chances. Oh, believe me, I know that. I know that. But did that dude in that video, did you watch the video? Did that dude seem strong? That's why I'm saying you hit him with a two-piece and you see the reaction. I think if Wes would have hit that dude with a two-piece, I think it would have been resolved, and it wouldn't. And I don't know. I don't know. I think if you hit him with a two-piece and he comes forward, then you are dealing with one of those strong fucking crazy J-Cats, and you're gonna have to do what you have to do. But that is not what I saw in that video at all. I didn't see anybody. I didn't see a gangster in that video. I didn't see a fighter in that video. I saw a guy that just had zero fight in him. Holmes was screaming like, "Come on! What man do you know that has evil intents is gonna scream like a bitch every time you punch him?" Right? You ain't lying, Richard. There's two people you can't. It's almost impossible to knock out. Like fucking scientifically proven. That's a crackhead and a J-Cat. A righteous J-Cat and a crackhead, they're damn near impossible to knock out. Don't even try it. Julian, what's cracking? Big dog Mason, I see you. What video we're talking about? The Wes Watson beating that guy up. Oh, yeah, T-Zips. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I used to box when I was a kid. I took karate when I was a kid as well. Just the barber. That's fucked up. Yeah, crackheads are a different breed for reals. Change man for life. There he is. They want us to do something else. I told him just give us some topics and we'll knock it out. Yeah, Alfred, I agree. No. What's up, CW? There was no squabble in that guy. Whatever his intents, if he is somebody that's challenged, mentally challenged, Holmes, he went in there thinking that Wes was just a facade, and Wes, snatched him up, and the guy found out. That's funny, Rise. They used to call Dubs Norris. Fuck. Houston says, shout out, change man for life. Do we truly know how tall Wes is? I don't know. Andrew says, I'm a black man with white sand in me. What does that mean? Damn, Mason Flow stay 4'11". No, I think I'm pretty sure he's taller than me. I'm 4'12". How you like that? What's a Japanese toilet? Why you 5'4"? Why you 5'4", man? My Christmas was good. Sean, how was yours? Homie Hangout is in the house. There is nothing that says the guy even knew who Wes Watson was or was accepting the invite. Exactly. But I'm just saying, I'm giving Wes the benefit of the doubt, right? if this dude was mentally challenged and approached Wes, still believe one good one could have solved it, right? The guy would have found out, he could have took off, and Wes could have said, "Hey, motherfucker pulled up, and he found out, and move on." I really think it's a bad, bad, bad move for Wes to say I never lose and all this bullshit. There's gonna be people that are gonna want to check that out. Exactly. Hey, homie, hang on. I don't even think in California, under California law, I don't think that. I think the initial engagement would have been self defense, and then once you gain the upper hand, you lose that defense. Um, and I think he's gonna find out the hard way. Thank you, Jorge. It would be hilarious if Wes is 4 foot tall. Yeah, he did, Cubone. And his initial reaction, what he was saying, and when the cops were standing around, I don't want to hurt anybody. This and he should have kept that same energy and played that to the hilt. Instead, he waits till the cops aren't around and he starts screaming and yelling about how he's a bad motherfucker. And I'm telling you guys right now, when he was in Donovan, there was a skinhead from Esco, San Diego, that beat the fucking brakes off of Wes. Gunner and I were told about it. We know the person's name and everything. We're just not saying the name. And so he needs to stop with that. Like, look, you want to fight from a guy that obvious. Look, Holmes, imagine if every fight you got in was that easy, where the dude just drops to his knees and he's crawling around. Yeah, escondido. He's crawling around on his fucking knees and screaming every time you punch him. Yeah, you're gonna feel like a Billy badass, Holmes. But if you've ever really been in like if you went through YA or you've really been in fights in the neighborhood, you know what time it is. You know. Yeah, but to him, he won the fight, Jess. I mean, listen to his video. He won the fight and he's a bad motherfucker, and to any of us that have really been in fights, I don't think anyone who's really been in fights was impressed whatsoever by what we saw. Right? It's like, come on, Holmes. A man screaming when you're hitting him, something's not right there. That's when you got to be like, hold up, Holmes, get out of here, Holmes. For real, it's like I thought you wanted to get down. I believe that, Adam, and he was too dumb to realize he did the opposite. He did the exact opposite of what he was setting out to do. I mean, he as big, as strong as he is, he could have probably just pushed the dude. Like remember, like elementary style when you were a kid and you put "what's up" and you push him in the chest. If he would have just pushed him in the chest as hard as he could, I'm pretty sure that would have solved it. Jess the Barber says, not at all. I couldn't hit someone like that unless it was someone I hated or Adam 16. Have I ever met Collective Clips in real life? Yeah, we did a live from my house. The official Big Joe show. What's cracking, big dog? Box State, Colorado. Never heard no man scream when I was fighting. Exactly. You were fighting a man, right? I'm telling you, when you listen to the video and you hear the guy screaming every time he gets hit, you're like, this something's got to be wrong with this guy. Exactly, Hood Boys. Homie, if you have a dude by his hair and he's not putting his hands up or nothing, and you can hit him as hard as you want, and you can't put him to sleep, homie, what? Am I staying in tonight? Yeah, I'll probably be gaming next. Yeah, homie, I'm not a youngster. Yeah, I'm from Santa Barbara. I'm from the west side. Why isn't Gunner on? He's with family right now, taking care of some stuff with family. I texted him to see what's going on and didn't hear nothing back. So I'm sure he's busy. So I said, you know what, I'll go for at least an hour. You know, Nate Diesel shoe. I didn't see the first part of your question. I just see shoe. When John McHugh says when he hires his escort, he's in a whole state. T-Zips from the West. You already know. Homie Hangout says Fat TV loose cannon is a poodle for reals. Did you guys see the video on Rick Rock, the guy that actually got into the altercation with loose cannon? That dude was crying, eh? And he said that he's like he said he's in business with Whack, and he was just completely caught off guard. I don't know, there's always three sides to the story. There's the two people involved, and the truth lies in the middle. Slaughter, why do you think they stripped the guy? Like, it used to be something that was done in the 80s just to humiliate somebody. You strip them out, but I mean, I've never done it. It was never done in my neighborhood. We never stripped nobody out. Almighty couldn't knock out Kelpie, and Kelpie was sitting down defense. Have you seen the way? Look at Almighty is built like he's 97 years old. Holmes, are you kidding me? And the same hairline as a 97-year-old. It's crazy. That bottle, he must have been born 100 years old. He's like aging in reverse because that motherfucker's different. Whew. They say we used to sneak out to go party. Now we sneak out of the party to come home. That's a true story right there. Man, I'm waiting for Lolly, man. Where is Barrio Liquors at? And once again, let me check on this real quick. We got 10 people watching on Dub S World. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. That's cool. Okay, so it's not an LA thing. That's where I heard of it the most. Ask a Bum says Mexican girls are the hardest to game for a white dude. I don't know. I don't know about that. Ask a Bum, no disrespect. Maybe you need to step your game up, big dog. Okay, all right, Jim. You have a good night, big dog. Mr. Takis. I don't know why you have Mr. in front of your name. You're not tall enough to have Mr. in front of your name, big dog. Just saying. Is it disrespectful to pistol whip someone? Absolutely. That's why they do it. Hey, Javier says he's one of the 10. Thank you, big dog. I appreciate that. It's also extremely disrespectful to hit a man with open hand. My dad taught me that when I was a kid. He said, you never, ever open your hand to hit a man unless you're sending a message. And that's why I know there's a specific YouTuber I would love to hit with my open hand repeatedly. I actually jumped on that live for a second. Josh, I saw that American Cholo is deciding he's gonna shut it down and get a dog and work. Man, that dude is very successful in his private life, in his work. He has never needed YouTube money, but I think that he could have been successful. I think there's a few things that and I'm not gonna get into like specifics like beefs or anything like that. There was just different things he could have done for his channel where he would have saw a bigger return. One of my mustache hairs, fucking, I inhaled it right now. You ain't lying. We only hit Lush with an open hand because he's not masculine enough for a fist. That dude, jeez. The homemade disease. Yeah, I know who that is. I knew him as Robert. He was actually he lived in San Diego. I don't know where he lives now. He lived in San Diego when I lived there. And we used to see each other at the lifer meetings all the time. As a lifer, you had to meet once a month, all the lifers. And so I used to see him all the time at the lifer meetings. Where's Gunner? He's with family right now. So I'm probably just gonna do an hour with you guys and then shut it down. Mecco Mouth really tried. Yeah, he talked his mouth. He ran his mouth on us. He's another one of those people. Like I literally I wouldn't even want to hit that dude, Holmes. Like if I saw him, I probably would just go and tell him, like, hey Holmes, you should just be careful who you talk about and how you talk about people. And then if he said something stupid, I probably would just slap the shit out of him. One time, just payao. I was never in Kern Valley. No, Isaac. What are these lifer meetings? It was just where they like so we would go and there would be I don't have one, top dog. We would have to go once a month, and it was mandatory by parole unless the meetings and then meetings were in the evening, unless you were working during those hours and you didn't have to show up. But it was basically like a community thing, man. All the lifers would go, and fuck, there was a lot of us, man, in San Diego. And they would have guest speakers. So one time, it was one of the parole board members. But it's sometimes it's lifers that are off parole, and they would give their I don't want to say testimony, but I guess that's what it is. Basically, like, look, this is what I did. If you need anything, I got you. And it's a way for all the lifers to network with each other. Like, hey, homie, what's your name? Holmes, nice to meet you. When did you get out? You good? You need anything? And hey, Holmes, all of us looked out for each other. And that's why I've said it repeatedly. It's so funny to me, all this stuff on the internet, on social media. Are you active? Are you active? You never, ever once, never did any dude get out that had a life sentence. And when you're like, hey, Holmes, how you doing? What's your name? Are you active, eh? What, motherfucker? You just did decades and you're asking that? Not once. It's yeah, homie. Hey, I could use a favor. Or, hey, can you steer me in the right direction for this? Or it was all love, all positive, man. Did I look forward to those meetings? Not necessarily, because I would always interact with the guys outside of the meetings. No, it doesn't. Su casa. Let's see. No partying tonight, no drinks. Well, Gunner, I haven't heard from Gunner, so I didn't buy anything. I have enough for one paloma. I may drink one paloma. Um, but I mean, I drank by myself last night. Um, Gunner didn't drink. I was the only one on the game drinking last night. I don't know what happened there. I'm not drinking. I'm drinking water, big dog. Yeah, no problem, Capo J. Is Sharp really known in San Diego, or I don't know. I was never involved in that whole pimp scene. He supposedly, according to him, he was a pimp. I have no business to be around pimps. I don't approve. Hell no, I'm not drinking a fucking 12 pack. What's a paloma? It's so the traditional paloma is you put some salt. So you get a glass, you put some salt in there, you squeeze. I put half a lime. You put a shot or two of tequila, and then you fill it up with squirt. Drop some ice in there. It's a wonderful drink. It really mellows you out. It just relaxes you. Takis, are you kidding me? He said Rice went soft last night. Fool, you're not even allowed on the game. Calm down, Cotton. Would Joe Budden would he get hit in prison with the charges I don't know what charges he has. I don't know anything about him. No, Joshua, they are really good. I like mine with Sprite, but traditionally it's Squirt. But to me, they just taste a lot better with Sprite. Yeah, Josh, I saw that, and I went on your live when I saw when you saw it, and you were like, "Oh, damn." Hey, Ryder G, what's cracking, big dog? How you doing? Program time. It's program time. You guys get go on over there with check out Ryder G, subscribe to the channel. Same thing with Josh. Same thing with High Power Fitness. Let's support everybody. Get everybody's numbers running up for the new year, man. Is Rice drinking tonight? I don't know. I would think so, but he may be going out. No, I don't really ever watch sports, Chapo. Once people started taking a knee for the national anthem, I said I'm out of here. You guys make way too much money to play a kid's game to be telling me about your political beliefs. Like I just want to, like watch good sports. Now I got to know that you want to take a knee for something that doesn't affect you. Like come on. Nah, I'm good. Absolutely dead, Mike. Especially in sports, Holmes. Like, so yeah, I stopped watching sport. I used to love watching sports, man. But once they did that, I was just like, nah, they lost my support. 289 in the building. Thank you guys. I've been live for 41 minutes. Edgar. Let's see if we added any numbers. Dub S World is staying steady. By the way, Dub S World is back. It's back on board. If you haven't subscribed already, check out Dub S World, Dubess World. I put out a video over there today. It's not really doing numbers, but I think it's just because a lot of people don't know that the channel's back up and running. Yeah, Nate Diesel. Facts, man. It was only the NFL that took Nino. No, there was, I believe, in the WNBA and a couple in the NBA. Slaughter, I never do those, eh? I never do New Year's resolutions. Lonnie, they knocked it down from 15 to 12 because of the CTE, the brain damage that was being caused. Hey, that's right. That's right, Mob Nasty. He may, Dead Mike, he very well may. And I think that's the least of his. Wow, no, he's in Florida talking all that California stuff out there in Florida, man. You're gonna have to prove it. And I don't think he can. I don't think he's gonna get in one single fight in Florida where somebody's gonna drop to their knees, not fight back, and scream. Shout out to Florida, man. I don't think there's a single dude over there that he would have to fight in the county jail that's gonna do what that guy did in that gym. Soy Taino, what's up, big dog? How you doing? Yeah, Slaughter. No, the championship fights are 12 rounds now. The ones that aren't championship fights, they usually only go 10. On the gun line says much love. Here, let me click on these. I keep forgetting. I'm solo tonight. Much love to you all in here. Have a great New Year's Eve, and let's make 2025 the year we achieve all our success we work for. Stay blessed, stay easy. Thank you, homeboy. Appreciate that. Let's see. Can I that way I can see the chat and you guys can see me. How you doing, Laura? Everything's good. Takis needs a tooth polish before the year is over. Ching. Wow. What does that mean, Holmes? What does that even like entail? Hood Boy says Florida is an open carry state. If West tries to fight, it's game over for him. Party Crib says, I truly believe the internet destroyed the mystique that LA gang culture had. I could see that. I could see that. But you know what? There's just a lot of gentrification going on in California and the whole West Coast. And things just aren't as bad as they used to be. And I think that's a part of the reason why a lot of us do what we do on YouTube, man, to let people know, look, at this is what we did, this is what we had to go through as a result of those decisions. And the world has so much more to offer this generation and these newer generations than it did our generation. I can't even say it that way. Let me correct that. We had no idea what the world had to offer because we didn't have this. We didn't have these phones, these computers. This is a computer. When we were kids in the 80s, 70s, 90s, we only knew what was in our living room, in our house, in our front yard, and on our block, in our neighborhood. And that was our world. And nowadays they have these phones, man, where they can see the fucking entire world, man. And they can see, like, hold up, why this bottle right here is 50 years old and he's still stuck in the neighborhood? Like, I don't want to be that guy. I want to be this dude that's fucking all over the world and making money and with beautiful women, whatever it is, right? We didn't see that back then. Hey, thank you, Junior. Likewise. It's ridiculous. Cloud is a drug, Holmes. It's a hell of a drug. Party Crip. There's a lot of people and that's the thing with Wes inviting people to come and see him at the gym. You know, there's gonna be people that take him up on that, you know, and for the clout, to be able to tell that story, and they're willing to do the time for it. Tommy Boy, what up, Dubs? What up with Old Boy's channel saying you went to jail for shooting a kid in the back? My victim was 29. I was 19. My victim and his homeboys came to my neighborhood, and they told it's all in the. You can look up the case. That's what the craziest thing is, right? They told the cops that they were coming to my neighborhood to retaliate for something that happened the day before. And they came 2 times in a car, and then the 3rd time they came on foot with weapons. But, you know, so these dudes, it's funny that they like to use the police, right? Like, why would you? All you got to do is look up the case. Like, it's a trip to me. They act like Judas, eh? They're trying to solve a case. They're trying to build a case that doesn't exist and then solve it. Meanwhile, one of them is a rat since he was 14, and then the other one that likes to tell that story was 18 with an underage girlfriend, having sex with a minor, and then shot her in the face when he got scared that his enemy was running up on him. Like, seriously, people listen to those two? Good luck with that. Taki says, Rise, homeboy, you need a leash so you won't fly away with the come on. Fly to the next year. Yeah, Cuba. We were actually celebrating a baptism. That I told the dudes, hey, do you realize what the fuck? Like, we were strapped. These dudes were all, again, they were 29 and up, right? We're all teenagers. And they warned us that they were coming back. On the second time they came and they drove off. When we rushed the car, they drove off. We'll be back. And they yelled out a rival neighborhood. And we were like, these are older dudes. We got our guns, right? Came back and waited, and they showed up like dummies. And I still said, hey, Holmes, you realize where the fuck you're at, Holmes? Like, we ain't playing right here. I said, we're celebrating the homie's baptism. He baptized his son. Like, you ought to just get out of here. And one of them decided he was going to reach into his waistband. Okay. But yeah, they could tell the story however they want. You can look it up, though. And you'll see the guy was 29 years old and I was 19. It's funny, though, that they say I'm a coward because I shot a dude in the back of the head. I was a fucking gang member. I would have killed anybody at that. Like, my mindset then, like, you come into my neighborhood and you make me pull a gun out on you. Like, I don't know what people think, Holmes. I'm from that era, and you can ask anybody my age. If I pull a gun out, I'm using it. If you decide to run, that's on you, Holmes. Should have rushed me and tried to take it from me. You turn to run. Hey, Holmes, I'm not gonna put it back in my waistband, so now you can go get your guns and your homeboys and come back and get me. Nah, the threat's got to be eliminated. I don't think that way now, but that's who I was back then. No, party crib. 818 says, recently I seen a comment saying, how come you won't drive past your neighborhood? I remember you did a whole I've done videos cruising in my neighborhood. And I did if you guys go to the video about me, the second video I did about my case, I'm actually walking around in my neighborhood where it happened. I don't understand these dudes, eh? I don't. Hey, Lali, what's cracking, big dog? Matter of fact, give me 1 second, you guys. We're gonna have to take a break for the sponsor of this episode. This episode of the podcast. Check out the sponsor. Hold on, you guys. Let's get this back over here. That was done wrong. Let's make sure we give the sponsor of this tonight's live, New Year's Eve live. There you go. There you have it. That's the sponsor of tonight's live, the last live of the year. Am I still a gang member? Absolutely not. Yeah, they want me to be 50 years old kicking it in the neighborhood. I killed for my neighborhood. Look, for my neighborhood, especially like my clique, the first one to go to juvenile hall, the first one to go to group home, first one to go to camp, first one, like there's so many firsts that I did, right? And every one of those things means nothing, right? So they can have it, Ons. They can have it. Why remove the comments? What are you talking about? Oh, no, I moved the comments so you could see the commercial. Did Lali even see the commercial? Or did he faint? Because he hasn't commented since the commercial came on. Dead Mike said, if I lived in Turlock, my spot would be Barrio Liquors. That's right. That is pretty sad, Party Crip. Somebody did say that. He told me that he can go and kick it in every neighborhood. First of all, I doubt that. But how is that a flex? Eh? Like you're 50 years old, 40 years old, and your claim to fame is that you can go and kick it in everybody's barrio. Wow. Do you tell your kids that? Hey, mijo, you know what your dad could do? He can go in any barrio, man. I can't, I can't buy a home for you and your mom, but I can go in every barrio. Are you proud of me, mijo? Like, imagine that. It's crazy. Like, I'm okay. Where's Lali at, man? Lali, did you see the commercial, big dog? The live is almost over. The homie chiclets. Those are the big ones, though. That's the homie Domino Ma. Damn, he put some big ass teeth up there too. Ay, ay, ay. Let me see. Let me put this. Let me enlarge this again. Okay, he said he saw it. All right, I'm making sure. He said the customers loved it. Shout out to the customers one more time. Let's get it. Let's get it. There you go. There you go. Shout out to Water Liquors. Dubs, who is gaming with me tonight? I don't know. I'm not gonna jump on like immediately, but I'm gonna jump on at some point. It needs a jingle. You couldn't hear it? You couldn't hear the music? There was music on that. I've never been there, Vegas. I think tomorrow, I forgot about it. I'm gonna do a video about somebody from Turlock. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do it. I do, Sean. Okay, Richard heard the music. Thank you, John. A sane. Well, big dog, I don't own Vodka Liquors. I can't just make up sayings for those guys. Are we going live tomorrow? I gotta talk to Gunn, more than likely. Yeah. That's right, Takis. Gracias, Pantera. He says lessons to be learned from the homie are far more valuable than just trying to be on the outside looking in, man. Thank you very much, Lali. I appreciate you, homie. Ending the year, last live of the month, last live of the year. We're pushing hard at the end. I appreciate you. Mm. E-ticket says, I guess I'm officially old, 54. It it's New Year's rocking Eve. Well, here's the thing. Here's an old saying. How old would you feel if you didn't know how old you were? There's some people that get certain numbers in their head and then they feel like, fuck, man, I'm old. And it's gonna set in because it's a belief. Before this live is over, I want to make sure you guys go into the new year understanding this. Pay attention to your belief system. This is something I used to teach in prison to lifers, right? Pay attention to what you believe about yourself, about the people in your life, about the world. The reason why is because what you believe becomes your reality. Our subconscious mind, when you have a specific belief, something you stick in your mind and you don't let go of, even when you sleep, your subconscious is trying to make that your reality. It never stops trying to make that your reality. And so your belief system is going to dictate how you walk, how you talk, how you interact, how you think. Like it's deep. Get into the new year, man. Pay attention to what the fuck you believe about yourself and the people around you, and try to make sure it's something positive. Yeah, damn. Sam says he's 56 years old, but his wife says he acts like he's 21. Okay, we did an hour. Gunner didn't pop up, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring this one to a close. Thank you guys very, very much for all the support tonight. If I hear from Gunner and he says we're gonna go live again tonight, we will do that. But if not, everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. If you're gonna be partying, you're gonna be drinking, Uber it. You know the cops are out everywhere. There's going to be checkpoints everywhere. Don't fall for it. It ain't worth it, man. That's it. Everybody have a great night, man. I'm out of here.